I also need this one at the function. I do need this one at the
Agreed.
function, bro. Like, it's so nice. If you can't dance to this, you are very boring and you are banned from the aux in my car. Like, this is like, yeah, man, I'm trying to boogie to this shit, bro. Like,
Yo, what is going on? This is Ify'S single reviews, but
yes.
no, Ify is not here. And I am back. I am
Yes,
Root,
you haven't
aka
been
the
back
Culture
in.
Black.
That's crazy. You haven't been in the singles for
No,
ages.
I have not. I have not. I was like, nah, I'm out. Ify, take the
You had
reins.
Gianna do it twice before you came back, by the way. I just want to let everyone know.
Oh my goodness. I am Root, aka the Culture Black Kid, but not to confuse you, this is not Roo's Reviews. This
No.
is still Ify'S singles reviews. Roo's Reviews, go check that out. Next week when that drops,
Yes.
our Say True God review and G Flip review with Daniel. Marco was on the Say True God review,
Yes.
and he is also here right
I'm
now.
here. I listen to a lot of music this week.
Oh, by mandate of more.
I needed to listen to more stuff, bro. I needed to stop listening to the Clips album. I did. Really,
It's true.
I needed to stop listening to Clips.
That
album,
is true.
bro.
You never know. You don't need to stop listening to the Clips album. You just need a break from the
I
Clips
just
album.
needed a break because then I need to come back to it and be like, oh my god, this is amazing.
This is ridiculous.
Anyway,
This is the greatest album of the decade. Yeah,
Maybe.
it is. Anyway, that's not what we're here to do. If you don't know what's up with singles reviews, we're going to review 10 local tracks.
9.
Go buff. 9 local tracks. Shout out to the Beaches.
guys, the beaches are not Australian.
for duping us
Hey, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
and getting cut from the rotation, but that's all right. You made the playlist. Make sure you go check
Go
it out.
check the playlist.
Zio. I probably didn't say that properly. But anyway, 9 tracks. We're going bar for bar. Starting at Here for This. Depending, teetering between Here and Depends. Teetering between Depends and Ify. All right, that's enough yapping from me. Let's kick it off with our first single.
Number 1. Okay, so this is my first here for this.
Okay.
Hideaway by Tahkoe. Bro, okay. So when the playlist came out, right, I put it on while I was cleaning the kitchen. Bro, when this song came on, holy fuck, bro. I did not believe it was Tahkoe. Okay, look, I am biased to this sound because it's like the Dijon McGee sound.
Yep.
And I'm biased to Tahkoe because I love him.
Yeah.
But bro, this song is so good. I love this shit. Tahkoe's songwriting when it comes to love, and especially on the album, which maybe we'll review next week. If not, check it out.
We'll review it.
Yeah.
It's coming next week.
Yeah. The way he writes about love, I love it so much. It's so sweet and honest, and it just, it fits him perfectly. Also, man, he is such a great singer, low key. Like, I didn't realize he had the pipes in it, but he can hold those notes too. And I just love the pocket it operates in. It's very soothing. It's very pretty. Love the beat. It's very Dijon, very spacey. The Hideaway refrain has been stuck all week, in my head all week. And look, is it a tiny bit derivative? Yes. Do I care? No, I'm here for this. Tahkoe, I love you. Hideaway, so good.
Oh my goodness. And coming off the back of that, but I actually have no hears.
Really?
I have no hears.
Damn.
Yeah, so going straight to my Here Depends. Tahkoe, Hideaway. I love this style shift for Tahkoe. I wish more local artists stepped out of their comfort zones, or I guess for Tahkoe's case, into their comfort zones, because Tahkoe did put up a post saying, this is a style that I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it still is out of his comfort zone, but
And taking a risk either way.
exactly, and I love it. You know, for the past couple years, we've seen Tahkoe operate within this drumless hip hop space and do absolutely amazing. You know, with the MJs, with the Solis, and all that. But again, dipping into the more Dijon McGee-esque sound is great, and I love to hear it, and I'm keen to continue listening to his project and delve into it next week when we do that formal review. Not a con, I just would love to hear an extended version of this. I feel like it was short, but at the same time, again, within the context of the project, maybe it makes more sense, but I think taking it as a single, I'm like, this feels short.
He put in that post. He's like, I can't make songs longer than 2 minutes. To be fair, so I think this is just Tahkoe, bro.
Oh well, I'm sorry, Tahkoe. Please drop the extended version. I need it. But anyway, so yeah, that's my first one.
All right, my next one. is Point Blank Period by MJ Soul featuring Cherry Rap and Kalila Bell. I'm not beating the bias allegations today.
That's a hit for this.
Yeah, it's here for this.
Yep.
This is my second hit for this, sorry. Low-key, I think I heard this song like 2 years ago or a year ago, but I loved it when I heard it, and I love it now. This hook is great. I love it. It's so catchy. Shout out Cherry Rap. I do wish the mix was a little more impactful, but like honestly, it's still pretty good. Cherry shines so much in this. I love how she layers her voice vocally, like the places she goes and where it sits in the mix. Sometimes it's just like, oh my god, man. My favorite part though is that when it switches to the 4/4 kick at like in the middle of Kalila Bell's verse, bro, I'm like, damn, I need it. I need this at the I wrote down, need this one at the function, bro. I need to shake some ass to this shit, bro. This is great. Shout out MJ, shout out Kalila Bell, shout out Cherry, man.
Facts.
I hope this is the beginning of the rollout.
I think it is. I mean, you got the little Kenny 2025
True,
on
I
the
did see
bottom
that.
corner. So yeah, no, definitely keen for the MJ rollout for sure. My second here depends, and my final here depends.
Damn.
Is I was tough this week.
Not fair enough.
Look, I had to come back to singles. With
Yeah.
Put my foot down. Is Don West, Give Me All Your Love. Silky, smooth, per usual. If you don't know Don West music, 70s R&B, slow jam kind of vibes. I think my con was just, I think the vocal performance is solid, but I think it could have been more dramatic. I think I was like, ooh, with how silky this is, I need you to be going on those freaking, I don't know, insert ridiculous 70s R&B artist here, runs and stuff. But, it felt a little too safe. But still within that, it's a bop. I'm keen for the full project when it drops. So yeah, that's my second and final here depends.
Bro, when I think about unnecessary runs, I think of that Cynthia Erivo clip where she breaks down the thong song.
It's so unnecessary. Why do you need to do that?
And she talks about the ending and like he's just actually going crazy for no reason on the thong song. Alright, sorry about that. I just really wanted to talk about that.
That's funny.
Going off the back of that is my last hit for this, which is Give Me All Your Love by Don West. Man, I love this beat. It's so vintage. It is just like when I heard it, when it hit, I'm just like, oh my god. I fucking melted.
Yep.
Don's voice, this is my first introduction to Don West, by
Okay.
the way. But like his voice is so smooth and it is so nostalgic. It really is like kind of that 70s feel. Man, I regret this note. I don't be listening to music when I'm fucking personally, but if you do, I would recommend this song, bro. Like, that's all I'm gonna say, man. Bro, I wrote that down. I was like, man, I gotta say it. I gotta honor my girlfriend in saying silly shit. So yeah, that's my silly quote. You can put that. I'll put that in the clip. I'm the one clipping it.
You can clip it. You're the one
clipping it. Hey, the horns are such a nice touch, and it fits that song like a glove. Nothing does too much, and honestly, the song works well in that pocket. So I know you said you would have minded a bit more, but I think it's honestly just enough for me.
Okay.
And my last thing is, bro, Australian R&B. We're so fire. We do it no other country. I said it in my last singles, I think, but no one does R&B
You've been
like
saying
us.
that all year with Boy Soda.
I have, bro.
Yeah.
No one does R&B like us.
Facts.
Like, listen to it.
Facts.
That's my last hit for this.
And jumping into all of my depenses, because everything is depends from now on.
Very down the middle.
Yeah. I'm gonna go off the MJ. It's not the next one I've written, but because you said MJ, it just makes sense to put them so close to each other. Point Blank Period featuring Cherry Rap and Kalila Bell. First, that intro sample and the vocals at the start, crazy. Who is that on that run?
The first one?
Yeah, the
I'd
first
assume
one.
it's Cherry.
Okay, because that Cherry... What? That
Yeah.
run is ridiculous. I was like, woo! Fire. And I just love the summer vibes. Production. Dope. MJ, of course, and Cherry and Kalila Bell. Solid chemistry throughout. No complaints there. I do wish the drums were a little less trap. I actually wish that 4 to the floor dance thing was a bit more consistent. If not, then a bit more hip-hop style drum, as in like traditional hip-hop than trappy hip-hop in that first bit before it goes to the 4 on the floor.
Yeah.
So either or, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the trap style drums. Not that it didn't ruin the song for me, but I was just like, oh, it would have been cool to hear something a bit more Yeah. So, and I also wish that the vocals popped
Yeah.
a smidge more as well. Did you say that?
I said mix, so and
Yeah.
that kind of encompasses the whole thing. Like,
For sure. Yeah. So that's my thoughts for MJ Cherry Kalala.
All right. So I'm gonna go into my here and depends. That's here/depends. Sorry, the teetering. My first one is Pick and Go by Big Skis. This is my favorite instrumental of the bunch.
Okay.
I was boogieing like crazy. It's such a nice vibe. I wish the hook did a little more, but it's still pretty catchy, honestly. So I wasn't too like, oh, this is a make or break. I also need this one at the function. I do need this one at the
Agreed.
function, bro. Like, it's so nice. If you can't dance to this, you are very boring and you are banned from the aux in my car. Like, this is like, yeah, man, I'm trying to boogie to this shit, bro. Like, Big Skis went crazy. And my last thing is, I love the slight inflection change in that second verse. Like, it's ever so slight. He just is a bit more, like, comfortable in it.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe it's just a mix thing, but like it just helps the track move whilst the beat doesn't change really. But I did appreciate that like a little tiny bit because yeah, I think this song could have got a little boring because there's not a lot of stuff changing, but that and maybe just his approach to it, I think just helped it keep going. So
Okay.
I did really like this song, but yeah, it's not one I would return to like crazy, I think, compared to the others.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And again, kind of going off the back of that, seeing as pretty much everything is depends. So
We
it
just
makes
go-
sense.
We
like-
literally just go for each one.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go Big Skis, Pick and Go for my next depends. Yeah, vibes coming into summer again. Function music. I feel like
Yes.
there's a lot of function music on.
We're starting
on
to get
this
there.
playlist.
We're starting to get there.
No,
you
for
know?
sure. So yeah, if you don't know anything about Amapiano,
I don't.
Come on.
So now I know.
but yeah, vibes. I just think I've heard stronger from Skis personally. I must have missed that when I listened to it. Maybe I skimmed over that slight inflection.
Yeah, I might be tripping to be honest, but it is what it is.
But if you picked it up, then cool. But yeah, no, I think I've heard. I have more things that I enjoy from Skis. Again, Go Back Home will always be such a personal song to me from him, from his last project. I love that song.
True.
But yeah, I'm still very curious to hear what he's got coming up in the near future. So yeah.
Easy. All right, I will move on to my next here and depends. I still have two more. So this one is Why So Sensitive by Devaura. I didn't really like the hook, to be honest. I'm very picky about my hooks, but those verses, man. Devaura is rapping her ass off, bro. If people were thinking that maybe she like wasn't one of the best rappers that we have in the scene when she wants to be, this song is like, look at it. She's fucking crazy. The instrumental after the hook, that like guitar part, is just not my thing though. Like, I don't know. It's like the guitar, I just don't like the pitch of it, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It's something with me. I just didn't appreciate that part. But again, that all gets null and void because I love the beat during the verse. Like, it is like, it's thumping. It fits Devaura like a glove. I'm like rocking. I need to see this shit live. This will go crazy live. And yeah, I'm just curious what Devaura has for the volume 2 of Learning in Public.
For sure.
This makes me really intrigued, like what direction it's going to go. Because it sounds like Learning in Public Volume 1 had its darker moments. This sounds like we're going to get like some really heavy shit. Like we're going for it now.
Definitely.
So yeah, shout out Devaura.
For sure. Shout out to Devaura. And coming off the back of that, Devaura, Why So Sensitive? My Depends. For me, I love the production.
True.
I
I love it too. I just don't like it that one part.
True,
I would
and
like to specify.
I actually did enjoy the electric guitar. I thought it was subtle. It felt gritty. Yeah, everyone on the production, super, super dope.
Yeah.
For me, songwriting, I said, I don't know, maybe I need to hear it more, but songwriting, it feels like something we've heard before. Like from Devaura, like not it's bad, because it's great, and it's Devaura, and she always, gonna kill it, but I'm like, okay, cool, but maybe that's also maybe just being harsh, a smidge too harsh, because it's like, come on, she's only put out so many songs.
Exactly.
We
That's fair.
can't start judging when your discography is only so big. So,
That's fair enough.
Yeah, but that's just me. That's me being harsh, and I know she'll appreciate that. Anyway,
Honesty is key.
and I also wasn't the biggest fan of the auto tune switch up in verse 2. It felt for me a little awkward.
Fair enough.
But apart from that, yeah, I think that beat carried again, you can't ever doubt Devaura when it comes to performance.
Yeah.
She's always going to show up performance-wise.
Yes.
So, yeah, regardless, yeah, that's why it depends for me.
Yep. Okay, my last teetering is Wish You Were Never Born by Peach Fuzz. Honestly, like, to me, this isn't like a great song, but there's just some charm about it that I'm like, I just really had fun with it. Like, I was just like, damn, you're like, yeah, this is fun. Like, it's very basic,
understood.
but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just like, damn, I did want to come back to it, you know? It has a very nice drum pocket that I found a nice groove into, like just like when my head bob and like when I'm like doing my little dance. I did like that. This like 80s rom-coms, they missed their mark, bro. They could have made a killing with 80s rom-coms with this song specifically. I also really liked the bridge between the second hook and the third. It was just, again, it was not mind-blowing, but I just really liked it. Like, I really don't know how to describe why I like this song. I had fun with it. And the riff is really sick. Like, the riff throughout, like, the main thing. But, like, I don't know. I had fun with this one. There's not much to say, but, like, hell yeah. Shout out Peach Fuzz. This is cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I totally get what you mean. For me, I said 2000s coming of age
True.
vibes. But, you know.
Yeah.
Either or, wherever you.
Don't forget
are
to
feeling.
introduce it if you're getting into it.
Oh, yep, nope, true. You are totally right. Schooling me, that's crazy.
I'm the one editing, bro. I'm ready. I'm locked in, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna come off the back of that. Peach Fuzz. Wish you were never born. For me, it had a bit more of a 2000s coming of age vibe. But you know, I guess if you see 80s, I see 2000s. You know, it could fit in either of those camps. Yeah, I just said Topic is wild, especially those first couple of lyrics.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I get that endearing, like,
It's charm.
you're
It's like
having fun. It's so stupid, but it's like, okay.
it's such a
Yeah,
bizarre
cool.
concept that it's just like, hell yeah. Like,
Yeah,
why
it's
not?
like, yeah, I'm along for the ride. But in that same breath, I do think, whilst the songwriting is fun in parts, I think the second verse, I wish it developed the story a little bit more. It's like, okay, cool, you hate this person and you don't want them to be born, you want them to die, or you don't care if they die, but why?
Why?
Yeah.
You gotta get as hateful as Chance did in Baby Blue with Action Bronson. That's always my mark of like hatred in a relationship.
Exactly. So, yeah, tell me why. That's literally it. That's the English teacher or the teacher in me. Explain
It's
your
an
reasoning.
essay, like-
show me your working.
Peach Fuzz is getting essay lectured right now.
Oh, so yeah, that's why it depends for me.
All right, lovely. Okay, so I'm moving on from the teetering. I'm now into my depends. My first one is After All by Tentendo and Hey Baby. This is not really my type of music, so I'm not really one to comment on it. But to be fair, when it comes to EDM, I do like it in this more like smoother, melodic, and not really focusing on the drums, I guess, or like the like electronics of it is more like there is like a lot of instrumentation and melody in it. So I did really like that. It's sonically very pleasing. I like the hook. I do think it's very fun, even though I didn't really like the vocals across the board. It just wasn't my thing, and I didn't like how they were mixed, the vocal production, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is kind of just taste. I'm not really saying it's bad. I only have one of my notes is literally, if you like this type of music, I would recommend it. Like, maybe it's not for me, but if you like this type of music, like this EDM, like, wave, I think this is a fun one for you.
Yeah.
And I did point out the synths in the second half of the track though. I really love those. They're very sparkly and pretty, and I was like, hell yeah, man.
Nice.
I love when they came in.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what I got for After All.
Okay, Tintendo, After All, featuring Hey Baby. Less late night dance vibes, definitely. Again, go hard at the function.
Yeah.
I said the flanger style effect on Hey Baby's vocals in the verses felt a little wet.
Yeah.
In the mix, I'm like, ooh, this is dope, but it's too strong. Too strong.
That's fair enough.
Like, I think it was a bit better in the hook than the verses. And yeah, I think that was my main con.
Yep.
And that was pretty much it. So yeah, depends on the
Easy.
day.
Okay, my next and last depends is Heart Bleeds So Slow by Teeth. Okay, so is it Heat? Thief? Thief. Okay, sorry. Heart Bleeds So Slow by Thief. So this song low-key came out a decent while ago because this is on my retail work playlist. I'm pretty sure. So I would like to apologize to Thief that that's the main reason I'm not here for this, honestly, because like I'm so sick of my retail playlist, bro. It's not a bad song at all, honestly. Like I said, I do really like the main sample, which is why I was like, I've heard this before.
Yeah.
What's going on? I thought it was tripping. I really thought, but I was like, no, I think it came out earlier and it's already on my work playlist. But yeah, I really like the main sample. It's pretty down the middle.
Yep.
It's nice, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to like listen to it again. I think it's a very like solid pop kind of song. I think the hook is very fun and catchy, but yeah. Nothing crazy, and again, I think it just got ruined because I've heard it already too many times, and I just don't want to listen to it again. But again, Thief, I'm very sorry. This is not your fault. Blame retail. Blame retail.
Yes. That's so funny.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, Thief, heartbeats so slow. Yeah, cool, groovy. I like the synth and bass lines, but yeah, nothing crazy. And that's why it depends on the day.
Fair enough. Okay, we're down to the last song, and this is I'm skipping Depends and Iffy. I have this one in Feeling Iffy. It's What's My Name by 2 Octavia. Respectfully, 2 seconds in, I knew this was not my song. Like I'm not a fan of this type of music at all. Like it is just not my thing, and that's fine. That's taste. I don't want to be the guy being like, oh, it's bad because of my taste. Like no, it is preference for the most part.
Yeah.
But I did say, when it comes to this sound, I don't think it's doing a lot to distinguish itself anyways. I think it's pretty down the middle, cookie cutter, kind of doing what this genre has done before.
Yep.
I said, like, if you like this sound, I feel like, it doesn't stand out to me as something people who like this mainstream pop punk metal kind of sound would go out of their way to listen to. Like it is
because you got a Linkin Park there.
You already kind of got people doing this to do it a bit better.
Yep.
But I think it's mixed well, it's produced well, like, shout out. But yeah, I think this is mainly preference, but I do think there wasn't much for me to really be like, oh, this would be something I'd recommend to someone else. So
Yeah.
I feel iffy about it. I'm like, it's cool.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And speaking of Iffy, maybe she would have some, that's a style that she enjoys a bit more, and I'd be curious, because we haven't really touched on much metal metal adjacent anything on this channel. But yeah, I'm curious. But anyway, to Octavia, What's My Name? Pros, high energy, duh. Performance across the board, solid, no complaints. Riff, cool. Yeah. I just said cons. I said question mark.
You didn't really have
I didn't know what to say for cons because I don't think I'm in the place to have cons.
Fair enough.
Because again, similar to Marco, I don't listen to this type of music, so I wouldn't know where to start with. What's good or bad, but yeah, I guess it's also kind of middle of the ground. It didn't wow me. It didn't wow me. It just was. It was nothing crazy. And for me, I put it as a depends, but I said objective. Objective depends.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, because I feel like, again, like you said, it's coded well, it's produced well, it's performed well. Like, there's nothing for me to be like, it's obviously a feeling iffy in regards to what I'd naturally just go back to, but if I'm just judging it, trying to judge it objectively, then I'm like, it depends. It's not a bad song. So yeah. But yeah,
that's it.
That was it. That's our singles. 9 up, 9 down. Again, shout out to the Beaches. Grace was Border Patrol.
Yeah, we almost let them slide. We were just gonna. It was so funny to think that we've had this like Australian playlist and New Zealand playlist, and there's just one random Canadian band in there. But shout out Beaches, man.
Yeah, shout out.
It
was a good track.
I really like Blame Brett too, like that big hit. Like, it's one of my guilty pleasures. I love that song so much. So I was like, hell yeah! And then I realized, these guys are not Australian. But hey, is what it is.
It is what it is. But let us know what you think. Are you here for this? Depending on the day, feeling iffy about any of these tracks, let us know. And yeah, Ify'S reviews, EV singles reviews with Root and
Coma.
And we'll catch you next time.
Yes,
Peace.
with Ify, hopefully.
Yes.